Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Matt's Finds. Today we got some more cool stuff that we picked up at the thrift store. Got a couple of collectible things and a couple of cool things. So let's go ahead and get started with the first thing we got today. We found this at our local thrift store. This is a Hulk versus the Thing battle scene, kind of like resin statue. Collectors dig stuff like this. I know this is pretty cool. This is actually from 2006 from Toy Biz, and this was made in China. And it was $4.50, but I had a coupon for half off, so $2.25. Not a bad score. Let me know what you guys think about that out there. I think that's a pretty cool little scene. Is this part of a set or something? I didn't really research this too much, but I will be looking it up. But I had to show that to you guys out there because I know collectors go nuts over this kind of stuff. Alright, so the next thing that I found, this was pretty cool, and to be its age, and this was only $1 at the thrift store. This is from 1990. This is a movie card, basically, from Days of Thunder, the movie. And this is Paramount Motion Pictures car by Racing Champions. And this is the number 46 Chevrolet City car. It's got Exxon logos, and on the back it says you can collect them all. So let you guys see that out there. That's what you could find at Exxon stations. So this is like exclusive to that. So that's pretty cool, man. I remember watching this movie when I was a little kid. It was a pretty cool movie about NASCAR and all that. So I think that's pretty interesting find right there, especially to be that age from 1990 still in its case. All right, so the next thing that we found, this is pretty cool. If you like vintage stuff, this is called a Always Level drink holder from Caddy Buddy. And basically this is a drink holder that you can put anywhere on your boat. You can basically, if you need a cup holder at your little workstation at work, or if you need a cup holder on your golf cart because it didn't come with a molded one or something like that, this is what you would have got for it. But this is pretty vintage. It's pretty cool. I can't really date it, but I can tell you that I know it's vintage because just look at the images right here. You can obviously tell that that's a Coca-Cola bottle. Right, and look at the style of the bottle. So that tells me that's around, like, I want to say this is like 80s, late 80s. And look at that, that's obviously a Pepsi can. I mean, come on, I can just look at the thing and tell, but it's pretty cool. Let me go ahead, and the box top was ripped off. Like, I didn't rip it off, it was already ripped off. When I found this was $1.50. And it looks like at one time it had like a $5 tag on it. And I guess nobody was going to pay $5 for that. But you can tell, but the top was just kind of stuffed in there. So let's go ahead and take this out of the box so you can see what we're talking about. So this is the caddy buoy right here, and it swings and stuff like that, so you can put your different drinks in. And it does even still have the mounting kit and screws still in it. So it's pretty cool to survive that long. And like I said, guys, you never know what you're going to find in a thrift store. I mean, you're going to find cool stuff, you're going to find vintage stuff, and a lot of thrift stores actually give back to the, like, homeless communities, and they help people get jobs and stuff. So I love going to thrift stores because you're going to get cool stuff, and in return, people are going to get helped out also. Alright, so the next thing that we have got is this right here. I paid a pretty penny for this, but I actually had a half off coupon for this also. But they wanted $14.55. But this right here is from 1993. It is a SteelTech steel construction system. This was made in China by Remco Toys. And what's cool about this set right here, now I know this isn't like the old school like steel connect sets and all that right there, but what's cool about this one is everything is still there. And I counted every single piece and made sure. Right, check it. There's the manual. Tells you what all is supposed to be in there and all the different stuff you can build. And there is all the pieces right in there. You got your wheels, all your different tracks and stuff. Inside here you got all your different screws and nuts. I mean, just everything's in there that you're going to need. Check out the bottom trays. So that's pretty cool. Let me show you a couple of things on the manual that it shows. Let's see. Here are the things you can make. You can make cars. You can make like a shuttle. You could make like looks like a fighter jet and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. But that's pretty cool find, man. I love stuff like this because it just takes me back to the days. Like, I never had this growing up, but I wish I did. It would have given me a bigger interest in building stuff than I already do have now. Alright, so the next cool thing that we found is, check this out. This is an antique book This is from 1957, and that qualifies this as an antique book. And this is the complete short stories of Mark Twain, edited by Charles Niter. And it's got the little Mark Twain signature on the front, but it's not like a hand signature. It's like embedded into the book right here. It's pretty cool. And then on the side, you can see where it says the title and all that right there. And inside the pages, the book's got that little spine issue, but I mean, who doesn't? That was from 1957. But then you got all the old pages that are in pretty great condition. There's nothing really wrong with that. So yeah, old Mark Twain book. I know a lot of people out there like to collect books and stuff, so I start looking for these old antique books all the time. Alright, so the next thing that I found was over there in the DVD section is these old PlayStation games. It's a twin pack of Driver and Driver 2. And this was for the PlayStation 1, the first one. This was released in 2004 as a greatest hits game. As you can see, it's got the green. See, when they first came out with PlayStation 1, if you bought PlayStation 1 games, the side over here was black, right? I believe black. And eventually, as games got older, they started putting them kind of back on the shelves, and as other games would come out, well, then PlayStation 2 basically came out, and they knew that some people still had PlayStation 1, so they started releasing what was called greatest hits games, and they would put the green logo right here. So this is like not an original production. That means they made it again because some people were like, yo, I really want that game and I can't find it. So this was pretty cool. I remember playing Driver 1. I don't remember playing Driver 2, but the reason I picked this up is because there's a new PS5 coming out, and it's going to have the capability to play any PlayStation game, including the original PlayStation 1 game. So these are going to be hot items coming up soon. People are going to be looking for original PlayStation 1 and 2 games like that. So keep an eye on those games, guys. Alright, so the next thing that we have to end the show tonight is, I thought this was cool, so I had to get it. Check this out. Okay, so this is like a notebook in a way. It's called From Recycled Road Journal, Little Earth Project, and Don't Let Your Journal Run Out of Auto Refills Today. And it's basically notes and stuff. And what's cool about it is made from my home state, South Carolina, where I live and born and raised. This right here is a tag plate, and they made it into a notebook. And what's cool is I have a couple of these exact same smiling faces, beautiful places tags hanging in my shop, because they actually just outlawed this tag basically. They basically sent everybody new tags and was like, get rid of this one, throw it in the trash, keep it, hang it on the wall, we don't care. And I literally called the DMV and asked them if that was like correct, or was I being pranked, scammed, what's going on? They're like, no, seriously, you can keep the tag, you can throw it in the trash. We're sending everybody new ones, so everybody got the newer tags. So I just thought this was cool to see. Their stuff expired January 1st, so MKY 801. I think that's a cool little idea there to recycle these tags. As you can see, it's got the hinges and the rivets all around that went into that. So I just thought that was neat. Only paid $3.50 for it. I'll definitely use this. I love like kind of weird, wacky stuff like that. I mean, you pull something out that people are going to look and be like, what is that? So pretty cool item. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show. Be sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hope you guys enjoy your week. Peace.